Hello. Good morning. Ah, hello every gloop. It it uh so I good going, Wes. Doing real good. Hello. Today we're starting a new game. Not a new game, it's an old game, but it's new to me. I've never played it before. I know nothing about this. Uh I I had a time trying to like what is this called? Zero Escape? 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, the nonary files? Am I just what's going on? Um but oh my god, what's happening? The fuck? I know. I don't it's okay. I don't need to see that. So I tested this game out just like 2 minutes last night because I know that there's a whole thing with the uh adventure mode and novel mode. That like before I bought it, I knew that was a thing because of the, what remake? I don't know what you'd call this. They've had to kind of work with the what do you call it? Device, console, platform. They've had to work with the platform. So yeah, I checked it out and we're just gonna be going into it. Which I don't know what I don't know what to expect, really. I expect chaos, fun, perhaps some crime. But yeah. So we're gonna start. I deleted the save data because I wanted to. This game is fiction. All names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this. Okay, there are 2 modes to play: novel and adventure. You can switch in and out of each interchangeably. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Nine, 8, 7. 6, 5, 4. Numbers, man! I can't be doing with this. 3, 2, 1, yo! Oh boy. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open. This is loud in my ears. We're fine, it's okay.
What the?
Whoa. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. Oh. Is this like on autoplay? With the cracked Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
His balance lost in his still fuzzy mind, struggling to understand what was going on. Junpei tumbled down to the cold grey floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah, what the hell?
So, okay, this rumbling is annoying. There's this and then there's this. I don't know what to do. Let's just see how this goes, and I could switch. I don't know what I'm gonna miss. Okay, yep. Junpei glared around at the room, still trying to determine where he'd woken up. The fall had shaken the last cobwebs of sleep from his mind, and finally he understood where he'd fallen from.
A bed?
Whoa. A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. Junpei had fallen, apparently, from the topmost bunk.
That fell pretty far.
Fell pretty far.
That really hurt.
His shoulder hurt, his knee hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt. He could feel a bump forming on his forehead where he'd slammed it against the low ceiling. I hope this rumbling stops.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it.
At first, he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was just another effect of his rude awakening, but as he looked around, he realized it was real. The whole room was shaking. It's for real.
An earthquake? But it's shaking too fast for that.
Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake.
Anyway.
Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. His balance regained, he finally took his first good look around the room. And muttered to himself.
Where am I?
His pain momentarily forgotten in the face of confusion of his momentarily forgotten in the face of the confusion of his circumstances. Junpei looked around the room once again. Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings. Oh, the rumbling stopped. Let's fucking go. Then, as suddenly as they had begun, the tremors ceased.
It stopped? What's that sound?
What sound? A cold silence fell over the room. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do novel. I think from the little that I read online, because I'm very cautious of spoilers, I'm gonna go into this completely blind. The novel mode is very descriptive, like a novel. Kind of reads like a fan fiction, not gonna lie, but it's fine. And adventure mode is better for when it's like mostly just dialogue, so maybe like I think like characters talking and stuff. But for now, I think I wanna know what's going on. From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking. See, I can't hear that because I don't know what is just like my ears. I don't know what's actually coming from the game. In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin that they were little more than blankets. 5. On the other side of the room was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the beds was a slightly dirty iron door.
That's...
First thing Junpei noticed about the door was the number roughly emblazoned across it. On the surface of the door, in red paint, someone had written 5. This reminds me of, there's the... Oh, what was it called? It was like the... I feel like it was like the final death room, but I feel like that might be completely wrong in Danganronpa 2. I wonder if that was a reference to this. Or I'm just, like, connecting dots that do not exist. Also, this could not be a 5. This could be an S. Or it could just not be any of that. It could be... a 2-headed snake.
5? What's this 5 mean?
Too many numbers! Stop with the numbers! Suspicious and still utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Standing at last in front of the door, Junpei grabbed hold of the L-shaped handle.
Ah, it won't open.
A push yielded no movement, and a pull the same result. It didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved, the handle wouldn't budge. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader. What are these? They look kind of buggy and sea creature-y.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Junpei knocked hard on the door.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
There was no response. I can't stop thinking, like, Junpei, I just think of Junpei from Persona 3 and I just think Junpei Ace Detective more like Junpei Ace Defective. It's bad. Junpei threw his left fist into the door. It stopped.
Huh? What the hell is this?
He wasn't really sure what else to say. On his left wrist was a bracelet of a sort he'd never seen before. Isn't this an accessory in AI in Nirvana Initiative? In the center was a large LCD display.
Watch? It doesn't look like one.
It looks like Ben 10 has a watch, right? It's either Ben 10 has a watch or he doesn't. It's a yokai watch.
5.
Yokai,
That's the same as the
yokai
door.
watch. Mess things up, give you a flat tire, and make your socks go missing in the dryer. True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what that might mean. All he knew was that it was strange and new, and he wanted it off. That's just like me when like I try new clothes. Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove a watch, but
What? How do I take this off?
the other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, nothing. He sighed and flipped the thing back over. There were a number of rivets around the rim of the face,
Maybe
perhaps.
pushing something on this will work?
He pushed them, but nothing happened. On a watch, there might be dials for adjusting date or time, but on this bracelet they did nothing.
Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
Guess I'll have to cut my hand off. Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However,
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
steel ring ran from the face around Junpei's wrist and back into the face. I mean, I know it means like the face of the watch, but like there's a ring like all the way around his wrist. Okay, he wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off anytime in the near future.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode.
Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me?
Oh!
My head.
Pain bloomed, but he did his best to shake it off. He raised his head. I want to see the menu. Is there? Is this on auto? No, I don't want it. No, no, stop, stop, stop.
This
Oh,
is...
no! No! It was at that moment that he noticed the window. This is... Wait, he said that. The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Junpei walked slowly toward the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness.
I can't see anything.
Oh, is that the reflection of in here? Or is that outside? Because that's not darkness. But if that was darkness, then that would make sense that that's the reflection of inside.
If only it wasn't so dark outside.
Junpei squinted, trying to see something, anything. It was at that moment.
Huh? What the? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Wait, what if he's underwater? Like this is under the, like in the water bit of the boat.
What the hell is going on here?
What the heck is going on? Mewen! A crack split the glass of the window and for a moment Junpei stared at it. Then the window burst and water began to pour into the room.
Hell! God damn it!
Junpei yelled and spun around. I really hope the audio is okay because I didn't do any tests before this because I'm really lazy and I hate testing audio. But if there's any issues with the audio, please let me know. His feet slipping on the water already coming through the window, he ran for the door. Oh fuck. This is an escape room.
Anyone? Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something.
There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. It was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly towards his knees.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. Oh my god, the sound effect. Oh my god. Seek a way out. I hope this isn't on a timer or I will lose my shit. This is where I'm pointing. That's the window. Operations during an escape. Oh geez, we're getting right into it. During an escape, you are restricted to an area. Your goal is search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints in the room that will help you escape. Click on a location and location you find suspicious to search the room. Use Q or E to move around the room. God, I really hope this isn't a timer. Water just keeps pouring through the window. Like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is gonna stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. Save. I love these menus, they're so, like, DS. Calc? Oh, buddy. Oh. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, let's go. Okay. Right. Check out the door. 5, huh? There's little beepy beeps. Oh, when he's not, like, when the lines aren't voiced. What does that mean? I guess that's a lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it? Well, it looks like pulling on the lever just makes a weird noise. Great. The light's still red and the display hasn't changed. Damn it. Why the hell isn't this thing opening? What's this? It's an old stove. Well, let's see if there's anything in here. Huh, looks like there is. Key? Yeah, there's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd. About items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Clicking item on the top left will take you to the item screen. Oh, it's the item screen. Whoa! This key's pretty small. Definitely not for a door. What's it for then? This key's blue. Is it supposed to open something else blue? Oh my god, I love this already. Investigate with an item. The item visible in the lower left is the item currently in hand. When you close the item screen, the last selected item will be in hand. If you hold an item while investigating the room, you may trigger a reaction. Try switching out items in hand and search different places. Click the item icon or press V to quickly change between items. Okay. Something blue. That's blue. No dice, it's Loctite. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. Use... Alright, let's see what happens if I put this blue key in the keyhole. And nothing. Guess I'm gonna need some sort of code for the dial. Minigames! During an escape, your investigation may trigger one of several minigames. All operations for the minigames are done by clicking the screen. Some minigames will require you to manipulate something, while others will only require you to apply the right object or click the right thing. Operation instructions. Clicking the dial will cause it to move to the next number. Enter 4 numbers this way, and then click the key. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. I'm just... Well... I don't know, that goes up to 5? Okay, well we've got 1, 5 on the door. Damn it. Open, you stupid thing. I think it's gonna open if I whack it on the wall a couple times. Might make me feel better. Not gonna help though. Alright, Junpei, don't freak out. Keep it cool and look around for some more clues. Okay, we're looking around for some clues. What's going on here? A bulletin board. Looks like someone put a note on it. Note from bulletin board. Okay, so this is the order of the numbers. Notes got in red and in blue. Combine? Old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. Really? Because I can't tell. This is like 2 pixels. That screws keeping the back on. Okay, we need a screwdriver. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden on the sink. It's the only drain in this room. We'll have to get all the water into the sink. There's a towel next to the sink. We have to soak it up with the towel. There's nothing on it. Well, I can reach this bunk. Might as well look through it. Huh. Damn. Nothing here. All I can see from down here is the underside of the top bunk. Pretty high up there. Keep looking till the cows come home. All I'm gonna find up here is that pillow. Damn it. Isn't there anything else I can use? What's this? Another one?! Just like the blue briefcase. Yep, there's a lock in this one too and it's not opening. The closet. Curtain's already open. There are some hangers on the pole. Okay. That's a table. Water is pouring onto it like a little waterfall. I wouldn't call that little. That's pretty like, reasonable. Don't see anything useful there. There's a pair of simple chairs next to the table. The water's already up to the chair. This is the door to the stove. While it opens easily enough, sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. What's in it? A screwdriver! Combined with this. Action. Well, the screwdriver got those screws off easily enough, and here's the picture. Picture of an old cruise liner. I'm getting my fucking notebook. It's like this graph notebook that I've been using is like it's pretty much full. I have a lined like notebook thing, but it fell down the side of like a shelf kind of thing. I can get it, but it's just I don't want to. It's just a pit of cat hair. Okay, we're I'm writing this. I mean, I'm sure I can just check it, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm extra. Okay, 1 is that. 2, 3, 4. I really need to get like, it'd be cool to have like a kind of notepad like thing on my screen where I just like draw on when I play games. But that'd require opening up a separate thing and having my tablet plugged in and all this stuff. Anyways, okay, that's something to think about. Okay. That one's 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay, so we got code. Someone wrote a bunch of numbers and symbols on the back of the picture, huh? Combine this. Okay. Combining items. Select. Okay, I did that. Receive new items. They cannot, then nothing will happen. Screwdriver, huh? Wonder why that's here. Okay, what was it? Okay. So it is 7, 9. Nope, it's not. 7. Wait. That's red and that's blue. We're gonna try it anyways. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. No, yes. 7, 4. No, give me a moment. My brain's doing things. 7, 4, 6, 3. Yes, it is. It's another try. 6. I don't think I have everything I need. I think this is to do with, that's red and that's blue. There's probably another note somewhere around here. It's a pipe. I know, I'll crawl into the pipe and find a way out. There's nobody here to make fun of my lame jokes. I'll make fun of you. You suck. What's that? What's this actually? Small key red. Small red key.
I should probably hold on to this key. Huh.
Junpei grabbed the key and shoved it into his pocket. He intended to leave immediately, but something stopped him. His reflection stared back at him from the mirror, but he had scarcely recognized himself. I don't see no reflection! Oh, now I do.
What's up with my face?
What do you mean, what's up with your face? It looks normal. His confusion was well justified.
Like a zombie.
No, you just look a bit, like, shocked. His face was drawn and pale, and the dark circles under his eyes made him look as though he was nearly dead. Those are dark circles that make you look nearly dead, bro. You have not seen anything.
Man, what the hell happened to me?
Oh, this is how I usually look.
How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and...
Hey, bro, there's, your socks are thoroughly soaked. You've got more problems.
And...
Even as he said it, something in his mind opened and a memory bobbed to the surface. It was the last thing Junpei remembered before waking up in the strange room. It was past midnight when he came home. I'm loving this, bro. Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened the door to apartment 201. Inside was his apartment. Well, that... I can get behind that. I'm following you. A small one-bedroom affair that ran him about $630 a month. Moved into it when he entered college, and so far he'd been there for 3 years and 7 months. There's so many numbers, I feel like I should be writing these all down.
Back. Not like anyone will respond.
This guy's a loser. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. The fluorescent lights on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if waking from a deep slumber.
Man, work was rough today.
A cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he'd left it. The magazines piled up in the corner, the textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, the jeans and t-shirt he'd worn the day before, then tossed onto the floor. There was one thing that didn't belong, however.
Huh? A breeze.
The white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the cold wind.
That's weird. Did I leave that open?
That's not good. Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he'd closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
He closed the window. Then it happened.
What?
Hey! Junpei turned and found himself face to mask with a man dressed in all black. The man wore a deep hood and a bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden. Oh no. Suddenly he couldn't finish. Junpei tried to yell, but all he could manage was a strangled croak. Oh no. Gas.
I can't.
He collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs like a discarded puppet. Too late, he noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object, shaped distressingly like a grenade, sat on the floor in front of his face. Hissing, the white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. The smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. You could feel his mind begin to fade as well. I think there might be a white haze. Maybe some white smoke even. That was not the smoke creeping into the edges of his vision.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on. I mean, yeah, I know this is like written by the same guy as AI the Somnium Files. I'm loving it. I can see a lot of parallels, I guess. I mean, I don't know if parallels is the right word, but a lot of similarities. Yeah.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game.
Okay.
It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
I love video game. That was the last thing Junpei remembered. The white smoke overpowered him, the masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him...
He ground his teeth in frustration and strained to remember anything about his attacker's figure.
I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
Okay, we got bigger problems here, buddy. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak.
Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen.
What it might mean, that was beyond him.
What the hell is going on? Why me?
There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
Yup.
The nonary game. Huh. What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
The Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Oh, it's gonna break. Or not. Nothing left on the mirror. Okay, cool. Okay, so right click is like back. Okay, whoa, okay. It's a piece of junk. Well, I won't be draining any water here, I guess. Hello! It is. Nice glasses, thank you. Thank you. I made them for my, I did a Futaba cosplay on my model a while back. But I haven't set it up on this, but I wanted to change it up because I've just been wearing the Kasumi pins, and so I thought, yes, glasses. Anyways, I ramble so much. Man, this is a pretty poor excuse for a bed. There's barely any space between the bed and the ceiling. I don't think I'd even have enough space to turn over. I'd bet money this was for poorer passengers, or maybe the ship's crew. I've gotta die someday, but I sure as hell don't want it to be here. I gotta ask you real quick, is the audio okay? Hold on, I wanna... No, okay. Ladder. Can't see the bottom of the ladder. Audio okay? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I know that this... I'm pretty sure this room is in Nirvana Initiative. Like, once you finish the game, you can do it. But I didn't do that because I looked it up and it's like, yeah, you should play Zero Escape. And so I am. It's all for that 100% in Nirvana Initiative, you know? Man, the water's already up to the bottom of the bed. Gotta hurry this up. Yeah. Old stove. It's an old stove. Looking at a pot lid. Okay, I mean... Well, red key, maybe I'm supposed to use it to open something red. I guess I'll just put this in the red suitcase. Right, let's stick that red key in there. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Well, alright, I take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. Why is Yugo still a really fun name to say I'm glad? It certainly is fun. My view. So it looks like I'm gonna have to put in the right numbers and then turn the key. I should do that. This thing should pop right open. Let's give it a shot. Oh. This goes up to 5. Goes up to 9. 9. 5. Damn it, it's not opening. What if anything I've got might have a hint? I think it should open if I put in the right numbers and turn the key. Okay. Time to brute force, yeah, buddy. So the white ones go, well, they're like the lines numbers go to 5, and the fielder ones go to 9. So the red, it's got 7. So that's 7. And that is 4. I mean, okay, let me, I mean, I'll just do 7 4 7 4. What if I I don't know, what if check my items. Okay. One through 5 are empty and 6 through 9 as well as 0 are colored in. Maybe this has something to do with the relationship between the symbols and the numbers. Let's check the symbols and the numbers. So the blank ones I leave, like maybe in the code thing I leave the the ones that are empty, like I don't touch them. Touch them again. Combine it. Fold it as well. That I don't know. I'm Wazigoo. It's okay. Actually, Futawa IRL, yeah, my secret's been revealed. I'm just staring at it, thinking it'll, I don't know, do something. Calc? Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I will. So it's set like this by default. Yeah, the truth come out. Okay. These ones are 0, and the ones that have 1, they go up to 5. Oh! Wait, these are only the... This one doesn't have 0 in it. These ones go all the way. From 1... well, I guess from 0 to 9. What is the other? Red, maybe. What about that note on the bulletin board? There were a couple of symbols on it that were red. Someone drew those symbols on the back of the picture along with some numbers. Those symbols have something to do with the code. I need to get this briefcase open. Yeah, it probably does, but I'm just Waziku. What if I click on it again? Will it give me another hint? Numbers on the back of that picture are the key to this somehow. If I put in the right numbers and turn the key, then it should open. Okay, yeah. Wait, let me check the other briefcase. Okay, it's like that as well. Just have to find the right number to turn the key in that briefcase. But I'm silly, Waz. I'm silly, goo. It's okay, I'll figure this out. Brute force or redacted. I'm gonna figure this out. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So I'm gonna just write this down to make it sink into my little brain. So on this sheet of paper, it's got like that, and the red is like that, and then the blue is like that, and so so the first one is 7, unless it's like upside down, but okay, it's fine. And then 4, 6, 3. I'll try 7, 4, 6, 3 again. Unless it's upside down. But I'm so early into this game, why am I getting confused already? Oh god. I'm gonna figure this out. The Redenson, it's folded like a mountain. Only be here is an absolute last resort. Thank you. I will. I will be okay. I know I will. Is this gonna reveal something? I mean, it is folded like a mountain. Such again. That on the left side, and that on the right side. Part of the arrow on the left side of the fold is red, and the right half is blue. Symbols in the arrow are only red on the left side. Why is that? Okay, it's Wes. I need 4 numbers to the red briefcase security number. There are only 2 numbers on that note. It's something where the left side was red. And I had 4 red symbols. I need another item. That would make sense. As to why this is giving me so much trouble. Okay, there's a blue briefcase. You're at the middle bunk. There's nothing useful here. Pipe the other end of the bed. Nothing up top. Okay, it's okay. Look at the left bed, I see. Pipe supports the bed. I see anything in the mirror? Not really. A big red 5 on the door. I mean, that's red, but... The roof on the side of this thing looks like it's made to have a key card swipe through it or something like that. Maybe if I can find a card I can unlock this thing. Card reader inside, it's the weirdest card reader I've ever seen. It's got red on the left. I will get this. I will get this. I'm so sorry to people watching. Okay. Top bunk of the right bed. This is... Okay. Okay, wait. My brain. Red on the left. I've got it! If I pull off these sheets and shove them into the window, maybe that'll stop the water. Alright, window, let's see how you like this. Shit, that's not gonna happen. There's way too much water coming through there. No way these sheets are gonna be enough to plug up that window. This is the only one way I'm gonna live through this. That's right, getting the hell out of this room. After all, there's not really anything else I can do. God, there's so much dialogue. Nothing useful on it. I didn't know I could inspect this. I can't bring myself to call this a bed. It feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. God. Okay. Okay, so now we've got it. So it's 7 for and this one is 8, and then it's 5 for red, and then blue is 0 0 2 6 3. We got there. We made it. I wonder if there's, hold on. I just want to see if there's anything else on it. Okay. Okay. We've got it. And why is he here? One more time. 7. Oh yeah, 8. I got confused. I'm like, wait, this one can't go up to 8, but yes it can. 5. Oh yeah. Yes, I unlocked it. It's opening. Stack of red key cards. These look like key cards. There's a number on each one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nothing left in the briefcase. I take the key back. Alright. And this one is 0, 2, 6, 3. Yay! Alright, let's see if these numbers work. Turn up the key and hey, looks like it's working. Yes. Alright, let's open it up. Yes, it opened. Oh my god, it's the Scarlet book. It's like there's something in here. What is this? A file? File screen. If any documents or notes during an escape, the information contained in them will be available on the file screen. Smart YCQ, yes, very big brain. Press to open the file screen. Alright, let's see what's in this file. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single-digit answer. Our final single digit is your digital root. For example, the digital root of 678 would be... Fucking hell! This really is numbers! 6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 21, and 2 plus 1 equals 3. Therefore, the digital root of 678 is 3. Digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10, plus 1 plus 0 is 1. Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. I see, so I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number. Oh, it looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, a calculator. A stack of key cards, huh? I get a calculator? Some key cards. 6, 7, 8. Does that mean something? Okay. New material has been added to the file screen. Calculator. Thank God. Okay. Real math time. I'm very thankful that there's a calculator. Press enter from the calculator screen. The calculator can also calculate digital root. It can just do that? I love technology. Which will also be, important to the progression of the story. God bless you, calculator. Okay. Whew, let's save. I think that's saved properly. Okay. That's the numbers 6 through 8 on them. That's the numbers 1 through 3 on them. That's the numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Okay, let's slide these cards in and see if they work. And... Huh? Not working? Why? Damn it. No, that's right. I still have cards I haven't used. Damn it. Not again. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. Of course, the files. Files is something about the digital root. The digital root, huh? What am I supposed to do with? There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital root of 5? Oh! Whatever, it's worth a shot. Slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 through the reader. Operating instructions. Click 3 cards to select them. Digital root of the selected cards will be displayed. Clicking reset will deselect all currently selected cards. After you've selected 3 cards, click on the device. I need 5. And to get to 5, I need either 0 and 5. No. Well, it's 3 numbers. Oh god. There's no 5 here. So 3 numbers. I can only use one of them once? Yep. So oh my fucking god. So they need... Okay. If I could get to like 15. I'm thinking. Oh, if I could get to 14. So like 7, 6, 1. Alright, I think this is gonna work. There we go, that's a new noise. Huh, just unlock? Well, that light was red and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Time to go. Oh shit! You found it! I found it! Oh jeez. Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall.
Ow!
The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine, and he only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall.
My head! Wait, is it over?
I need to move, I can't really feel my leg. Puzzle 1 like 16 done or something. Yeah, it only took me 1 hour. It's over, Junpei, we did it.
Much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
What? Junpei struggled to his feet in the still rushing water.
Well,
that's bad.
Better than drowning, I guess.
Well, I mean, you could still very much drown, but...
Am I in a hallway?
Water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. Easiest puzzle too. Ooh. Fled quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs. Just 5 steps, in fact. Oh, 5, huh? And at the top of this short staircase...
A door. Another door.
Oh, I love doors. 9 doors. 9 of them.
Damn this water. God, let me go.
Junpei leapt up the stairs, straight for the door.
Huh, yes, it opened.
The door burst open and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What the possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What?
Holy shit.
What the hell?
999? His voice trailed off and all he could do was stare. Polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. Stairs and pillars were solid wood, and nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked nothing so much. Nothing. Really seeing people not use novel mode? Yeah. I mean, oh shit.
Inside of a ship?
Yeah, I from what I read, people were saying like adventure mode is like better for replays, I guess. But yeah, I'm just gonna see how I go. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s. It looked like nothing. It looked like nothing so much. This is giving me more trouble than the puzzle. See inside of shit. Okay. Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Oh.
The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved towards the stairs.
That's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell? A wave? Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Whoa, language! Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran toward the tremendous staircase in front of him. Sea deck. Pet. B deck.
Hurry!
As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A deck's next.
He took the stairs 2 at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead. 4? You're swearing in my 18+ video game. Yeah, none of that! Watch your fucking language, Junpei.
What?
This is a cast of characters. Junpei saw another person out the corner of his eye. 9 persons?! He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him. On the right side, 3 more! Oh, this is a cast of characters!
A lot of people.
All told, there were 7 of them. Junpei's 8. And then the 9th person, the masked dude, just though they had been on their way down the stairs. It stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. I like this person. Cute. I like this person. Edgeworth vibes. And the secret 10th person, 10th door, and 10th hour. Yeah. This is gonna take. My playthrough will be 9 hours total. We've done the same, of course, and now they stood there staring at one another. Cheese to meet you? Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on this next step in the middle of a stride. Who were these people? This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. Perhaps it lasted 9 seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei and time began to move again. Woman?
A dancer.
The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little and her where are these glasses? I don't know, maybe they make me look smart. Does that like help? Does it make up for how absolutely unintelligent I am? Prodigious? Jewelry, little more. You can do it. I can't do it.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
Animation. No further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and toward the doors behind him.
Well, okay then.
Sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. Woman? Boy! But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman.
Silver hair? Huh?
First to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. Threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering,
One of us, huh?
or should I say, 9 of us.
What? Nothing.
Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough as he passed Junpei to see wisps of grey in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion. This reads so much like a fan fiction. 999!
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and a high voice.
Come on! Aren't you coming?
Whoa, the animations! The small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he was sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble and dignified somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
That's 9 of us then.
It's Miles Edgeworth.
All of the cards are in hand.
9 seconds, 9 minutes, 9 hours. What does that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with pink hair rushed past him. It's Aya Mariyama and Miles Edgeworth.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
It's like a video game or something. Turned just in time to see 2 more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. And the other was a veritable mountain of a man. This guy looks like a ventriloquist puppet. Scrawny one scuttled past Junpei as though he were running from something.
What's that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for?
Like, no, liking it so far? I'm loving it so far. We just finished the first puzzle, but I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. It's good to see you as well. Yeah. I mean, I knew I'd love it because of the Somnium Files, but yeah.
Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck.
Is it 999 out of 10? Oh, I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll have to see.
Got it? Now go!
It's pretty good. I'd give it at least a 9 out of 10. Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. No more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way.
Oh.
Thrown off balance by the man and recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up, what the other 7 had been running toward.
Hey man, that was dangerous.
Hey man! There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set into the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy and each had handles jutting from them. See, that looks more like a 5 than the 5 that we saw before. I wonder if that wasn't actually a 5. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. The door on the right.
And this one says 5.
Learn to count with Junpei.
The same.
The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling
Room
to
I woke
himself.
up and had a number on the door just like that.
Huh.
You too, eh?
With an arch eyebrow, the lion looked over at
My
Silver.
cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs.
Maybe the real 999 was the friends we made along the way. Get out of here! Go on! Boo! That's a lot of friends. Yeah. It's just that the floodgates had been opened. They all began to talk at once.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Soon became clear that each one of them had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. They'd all ended up in the same room. Love the names, yeah. Yeah. Almost as though they'd been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the
was
same.
power
It's
friendship.
not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running.
Open! Damn it!
What's that? Is that like a scanner for the yokai watches? He grabbed hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. It's 2 doors. However.
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
F word! F word! F word! What the fuck?
Out of my way!
The mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. His path cleared, he took a few steps back, then threw himself at the door. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Don't do it 9 times. Okay. Door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. Mountain threw himself at the door again.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way.
Junpei turned toward door 4. Next to the door on the wall was a small box.
This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier.
Oh, is this in his brain he's thinking?
So that means this door is probably locked too.
Fred, I can't watch his games due to the swearing. Yeah. Yeah. If my parents heard this, they'd be mad.
But still.
He had to check. Junpei grabbed a handle and threw all of his weight onto it. Tell him, Junpei. It was locked as tight as the door next to it, as he'd suspected. Junpei punched the door, did not respond. Shocking, that.
Are there any other doors?
There's 9 other doors. Oh my god, they're booby lights. I expect this from Evil Waz, but not here. Yeah, Evil Waz has corrupted regular Waz. He barely finished the thought when the C deck plate he passed on his way up sprang? Oh, unbidden to his mind. Eyes and Futaba glasses. Yeah, it's my... The glasses bring about mischief. What am I saying? His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran back toward the stairs. He'd scarcely taken a step when, top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. Oh, the 9th. It was a girl. A girl? She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. They're gonna be like... They have the same hair color and like skin color. Couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. Girl too stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well. I mean, I don't think she's the masked dude. Cartoon eyes boing sounded boing, a female?
Huh?
Not saying a word, Junpei walked slowly towards her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. The spell of love. Junpei stepped onto her landing. The spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down. He got a whiff of the scent. She smells so bad. And the whole ship shook a second time. Fate caught the girl unprepared and she fell. Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought.
Oh.
Did he fall down the stairs? Face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
He was flat on his back and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. Again, this reads so much like fan fiction. It's okay, Autobot. It's okay. The ship stopped shaking. There's females in this game. This is too emotional. Yeah, too much. Swearing. That's a bit out there. Females! Just having some water. This is very exciting. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. Silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth. Hasn't it been open this whole time? She's just been, like, drooling on his face.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Oh dear god. Jumpy. The words echoed through Junpei's head and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
I hadn't even realized it before. The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. 6 years? Boy! She looks exactly the same, yeah. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Okay, bro. Feelings he thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment. Switch to the adventure screen. The speaker crackled to life and a cold, eerie voice filled the room. Oh my god, it's Tara.
What?
What's that voice?
They hurriedly untangled themselves from one another and struggled to their feet. Their 7 companions had heard the voice as well, and many of their faces had gone pale. They looked around, frantically, desperate to locate the source of the voice. At last they found it. A speaker set in the ceiling. Oh my god, Zero Escape! The voice was harsh, obscured occasionally by the crackle of static.
This is
Zero Escape! 9 doors, 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors? Okay. If he recognized it, how could he have forgotten it?
That guy in the gas mask!
Oh, untangled. I thought she just fell on him, not wrapped around him. Well, yeah, well, you know, it's just you trip, you fall on someone, and then you just like you're just tied together. That's just how it happens, you know.
Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
Yeah, the third game as well didn't come in the pack with the first two. Probably. I don't know. It's a bit far ahead. Hold on, I'm gonna save. But I mean, I'm enjoying this so far, and yeah. So I mean, it's probably gonna happen. I mean, I plan to play the second one, as well, because I got it. So yeah.
What do you mean to do to us?
A game? You bought it on the Steam page.
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
The voice continued, implaceable. I haven't checked the file yet. Oh shit. This is like tutorial kind of stuff. Okay. I'm so excited. Holy shit. The flow chart? Oh my god. Good shit. Okay.
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Silver reached into his pocket and pulled out a small slip of paper. The rest of them reached into their own pockets and pulled out similar slips of paper. Does she have pockets in her outfit? Cause like, no way. Something in his pocket. It's a fridge magnet. It's in the shape of the number 9. Oh shit. Junpei followed suit and dug into the pockets of his pants. He felt the telltale crumple of paper, slightly damp from his earlier ordeal.
Hey, I got one too.
I assumed the thing's gonna, like, he's gonna read it out.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
Would you mind terribly reading it to us? Can you read this to me, but like really shittily? His request had been delivered to Junpei, who, after a short moment of surprise, did as he'd been asked.
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Okay.
Only those who have opened the door may pass through.
Oh, so you've gotta, so they wanna, to get the most people through the doors, you have to, so like, Junpei can't just put his, I mean he could, but if he just like put only his watch up to the door, because it's 5, like the 5 door, then it would be like only Junpei can go through, so you'd have to get the digital route with other people so that more people could get through.
There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet.
He glanced around. It looked like everyone else had one as well, and had come to much the same conclusion.
The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
What's happening with that, like, water? Is the ship still, you know, sinking?
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Oh, 9 doors! Is it gonna be like, it's like a race against the clock, because it's sinking. Oh shit. Hmm. 9 hours. Oh. I'm sorry, I can't help it. The voice finished and the speaker went silent.
I hear a bell.
I don't.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
Oh shit. Everyone had their eyes on the anti-clock embedded? Isn't it embedded? Maybe I'm stupid. Embedded in the wall. 7, 8, 9. Sound of the 9th bell faded away. The 10th never came. Yeah.
9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m.
I think it's 9 p.m. This is the thinker.
I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier.
Wes.
It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
So many nines. Yeah, too many numbers. Fucking 0, 9 p.m., 6 a.m., 5, 9, 9, 9. Oh, thanks. The speaker went silent and did not speak again.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
This guy reminds me of Caspar. I've had it up to here with numbers just kill me already, yeah.
That guy won't stop shouting. And the others.
Like the music.
Whew.
Gunpei 2 was consumed by his thoughts. I'm gonna save. I hope this is all saving, because, like, wait. I pressed the wrong thing. That doesn't look like a save slot. That just looks like a question mark.
I have way too many questions.
I have, like, 9 questions.
Who is Zero? What's the
1.
memory game? What's it for? Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or does he have some other purpose?
5.
Why pick me to be part of this insane
6.
game? And the others? Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing of them all. Why is Akane here?
8.
I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her?
Okay, well that's that's a few more than 9.
Coincidence? No.
Okay, that's a few more.
No way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well.
The lion's voice seemed oddly loud in the silence. I've lost it. It was actually 9 questions. Yeah.
Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this Zero says.
I'm still just thinking, where are there pockets on her outfit? Where did she have pockets for the paper, for the rules?
No, that's not what I mean.
The lion shook his head, mildly annoyed.
I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What?
Where have we not looked?
Probably stuffed in her cleavage, yeah, honestly.
Everyone searched A-Deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Yay. Good deck.
Whoa!
Like,
Hell?
jinkies.
Submerged.
Damn. If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
Every time I see Mountain's face, I'm just like, I'm tired.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about.
The prince knelt down and gently drew his hand across
See?
it.
The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped.
Oh, Mr. Detective over here.
Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control.
Mr. Miles Edgeworth over here.
He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
Then you're saying we won't sink till then.
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
So are we, like... Okay. Oh, okay. I'm trying to work out, like, how they control the water, if this is actually, like, a ship or not, but yeah, what Prince said. If there's a door that, like, seals off, like, where we were, then the water can't get through there anymore, so it won't sink, I guess. I don't know how, like, gravity and physics works, but sure.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A deck and C deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
Ah, you're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
Suspicious.
No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
This one doesn't open either.
It's got a lock.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man. Give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try.
All right.
It won't budge.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
I think the shouting is less important than the, like, ramming into the door, but whatever.
Sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with two of us trying. It's very well made.
Maybe with 9 of us trying.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
9 brains are better than 1.
Take a closer look.
A keyhole.
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
A key, huh?
Whoa! Mr. Detective.
You got a problem?
Need more brute force, yeah.
I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
Everyone, check your other pocket. Ignoring the tense air between the two, Junpei moved closer to examine the doorknob. A collective 9 brain cells between them, yeah.
What's this?
To Baba, it was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot.
There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
It's like a booby.
Hey, look! Over here, too!
Whoa. Pink Hair was looking at double doors they hadn't examined yet.
More doors.
I think they're elevators.
9 doors.
There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader.
Ugh.
And there's a strange mark here, too. What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H.
It makes me think of like an astrology, like star sign symbol, but I know nothing about astrology and star signs and stuff. I don't think it is, but that's just what it reminds me of. I stared at it for a while.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was onto something.
It's an astrological symbol.
Okay. You know what? Wazzy the genius.
Then the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
A deck, huh? Huh. I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
You may as well check again since we're talking about it.
Line's words urged them on, and they took the stairs up.
There, the 2 doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
She's right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol. The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
I see.
Junpei looked up at the ceiling.
The ceiling. Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
Maybe 9 explosives.
The windows too. Huh. They're all covered.
There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They too were covered with metal plates.
In other words,
whoa.
we're trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
You could say there's 0 escape. It was not happy. Girl with the pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
And the mountain spoke.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
The prince did not agree.
No. I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors.
Oh! All eyes turned toward the doors with numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
The dancer moved in front of the doors as if to block
We'd have
them.
to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
Yeah. Suddenly everyone began to speak at once.
May as well give it a shot. We can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
We spent that much time already? The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. The arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another.
Hey! Shut up!
Oh! They fell silent, and all eyes turned to Junpei. He felt each stab burning into him, but he refused to
Before we
flinch.
try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information.
Here's my Instagram
We
account.
don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
I need to know so that I can write fan fiction about you guys and make fan art. They were silent. Some of them looked the other way, or bit their lip, or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It was Akane.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
So with a nickname.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei.
She pointed toward
We're
Junpei.
childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop! Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now.
Oh.
What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Probably already knows all that.
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us.
I mean, fair.
Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Yeah, well, little do you guys know, Junpei's already got names for everyone.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
To him, apparently, it seemed like the obvious solution. How about, I'll be Joker.
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
Seemed a fair question. The mountain stuck out his left arm.
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
He smirked.
All right, I'm gonna be Santa.
Why?
Any of you chumps know Japanese? No?
Uh.
Well, san means 3. So, I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
Sorry. Sorry, it's not even funny. I don't know why, but that's just making me cry. I love localization in video games. I love how they tackle this kind of stuff. Oh, it's so good. Any of you chumps are Japanese.
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Oh god. It's like a mountain of done. Silver thrust out his left hand. Doing off the face of his bracelet, read 3.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think ace seems appropriate.
Okay.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals.
Okay.
Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake. My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
You can't see?
I knew it.
You liar! Kept his eyes closed during the entire ordeal, which had suggested something strange, but to hear it said so casually, something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but no one seemed to know how to react to it.
Me next!
There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. I mean, she was like holding on to him, so like maybe they like saw each other first, or they know each other from like outside of this.
I want to be Clover.
Because I'm Clover, because you know how there's like the lucky 4-leaf clover? Well, my number is 9. I just wanted to be called Clover.
No, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Looking on my sport, she held out her left hand. Face of her bracelet showed the number 4. Come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet.
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
Spencer cut him off in mid-sentence.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Come on, guys.
Oh, yeah.
They all nodded. I finally stepped forward nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too.
No!
Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
I finally fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had to do
What's your
something.
bracelet number?
It's 6.
She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand. Oh, it's like the sleeve is under it. Oh my god, when she's like washing her hands and stuff, she won't be able to roll up her sleeves and her sleeve will get all wet. Why is that? Okay. As she claimed, the bracelet's face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year, so you're June.
Jumpy?
Kinda kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back at her reassuringly. I feel like that's too similar to Junpei.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
She thought about it for a few more minutes, then seemed to come to a decision and gave Junpei a small nod.
Okay then.
The names decided, Junpei ran over them quickly in his
So this
head.
is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace.
This is how everyone breaks down.
2
come on,
is
Wes.
Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus.
That one is 7.
That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
That
Oh
glasses
yeah.
guy with hair like a bird's nest.
You haven't said a thing
What about
so
that guy?
far, have you?
Call him Pinocchio. His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, and he was soaked with nervous sweat. He's just like me for real. His behavior seemed very suspicious, or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. It was difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had only a fingertip's worth of a grip on his sanity. The girl with pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breath came in hot pants.
I'm talking to you.
The man licked his dry lips with a shaking tongue and spoke with a voice like old paper.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here.
Yeah, come on, guys.
And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
He stared at a trembling arm. The bracelet didn't say 9. Clover looked at it, contemptuously.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
He was shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very like disgust.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah?
Oh?
What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah?
All right. Let me show you. I'm gonna do this.
By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop him. The man's body moved like a snake's. In the blink of an eye, he slid around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Silver, Santa, leapt forward toward Clover and the 9th man. He was halfway there when
Stay back.
only the man's hand dove into his pocket.
Ah,
He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck.
if you get any closer, I'll cut her open. Yeah, that's right.
The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the collar of his shirt. I'm gonna save. I really hope that this saving is... Are you sure? I feel... I don't know if it's like saving. Okay. Oh, okay, yes it is saving.
Clover, are you all right?
The prince, Snake's voice, sounded oddly concerned.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, totally cool. Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing.
What the hell are you trying to do?
What does it look like, Junpei?
Told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
He started to move backwards slowly, keeping his grip on Clover.
Slowly. That's right. Just follow me.
Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, then glanced around quickly and spoke.
Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
Oh, because she's 4 and this is the 4 door.
What if I don't?
The man's nostrils fled and he looked like he was about to choke.
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
He pressed the knife against Clover's neck hard.
Okay, I'll do it.
Slowly, she stretched her left hand out toward the device.
Like this?
Her back was to it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise, and on the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device.
How did he know how all that worked?
Then...
Did he already open a door, maybe?
Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets?
No. He couldn't have, because he's 9. And you seek out a door that carries a 9. So it'd be like the door with the 9 on it. And yeah, so probably he didn't.
And find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself. The number on it was 5. Oh!
Door 5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works?
Why did he? Do you want Ace? Do that as well? Or if he puts his hand on it. Because he's 9.
It's like he knows exactly what to
I think. No. Ignore me. Wait. I'm doing maths. Okay.
Good. Good. You're done. Next.
Didn't Zero say something about people knowing what this game is? His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally they stopped on the lion. Ace.
You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down.
Ace held up his hands, palms out. The 9th man jerked his chin toward the device.
I'm coming over.
Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved toward the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached it.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The device beeped again, and a second asterisk appeared.
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1.
Wait, but didn't they need to be between 3 and 4?
4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door. But it won't open yet.
Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
Maths. It's maths time. Give me a moment. So 4 plus 1 is 5. And then they need to get to 5. It should need to be like 14. It's taking me a moment. Why is this? Why can I not work this out? My brain's like blank. Oh! Him! Himself! Voice shook, but the knife out to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back.
Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9.
Okay.
Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The 9th man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile.
Don't tell me.
That was when Junpei understood his plan.
Clover's 4, and Ace is 1. Added to the 9th man's 9.
Oh, see, I'm so smart I figured this out. It only took me like 3 minutes.
4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14, and the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. In other words...
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3 quick maths.
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare.
He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. Third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. The door opened with a heavy metallic groan.
Good. I don't need you anymore.
Let go of Clover. Junpei leapt toward the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough.
She's all yours.
The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door.
Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Wait, what were the rules? I thought that they all had to enter.
I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
He raised his hand and waved, a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone. Hey. Door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal. Hey, but... Okay.
Clover, are you all right?
Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She climbed unsteadily to her feet, and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support.
Damn it!
Junpei ran to the door.
Bastard!
The others followed him. Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. They're shitting.
Open, damn it!
They grunted and strained, but...
Shit! It won't budge.
That was when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same. I heard it when the door opened.
You're right. I can hear it too.
Sounds like a crossing.
What is it?
And they heard something else. It was the ninth man.
Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong!
His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
So the ninth guy knows what this game is, I think. Made a deal with Zero?
God damn it!
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened.
Why? Why won't it work? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Oh my god, there's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
Who? Who? The explosion rocked the room. Who? Instinctively, they ducked and stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. I mean, I guess we assume that he means Zero, but maybe he means someone else. Could be someone among us. No one spoke. Silence filled the room.
A beep?
All eyes turned toward it. A body has been discovered!
Did that thing just make that sound?
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
7. The mountain swallowed hard.
Okay.
Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. A red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel.
Well, it registered my bracelet number.
Yeah, and what about...
It won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
We need... We could get 7 and 2 to do. Shit. Ace and Lotus, Snake and 7. Santa and June. I mean, that's what I thought of first, so I'll do this. Snake and 7.
Snake, 7. You think you could give me a hand here?
One was a little too on the nose, but the mood was still grim. Ha 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 ha! What a knee slapper! Both Santa and June lifted their hands silently. He verified and she followed. Huh?
5 plus 2 plus 7 equals 14.
What? I thought I... Santa and June?
The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5. This should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on the side.
Huh?
You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
He grabbed the lever and looked back over his shoulder. Is that like a bug or something? Or did they just do it anyways? They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. And he slowly lowered the lever. There was a metallic groan and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made them gag. Junpei grimaced and put a hand over his mouth. It was nowhere near as bad as how Akane smelled on that staircase.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Chinkies! Lotus and Ace shuddered. 7 grunted.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Even Santa's voice shook.
He blew up.
It appeared that Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. The shriek carried, where did I get that word from? The shriek echoed across the room. It had come from June. Then her strength left her and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut. She crumpled to the floor.
June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. That was when he noticed. Woman! Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat.
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax. Her whole body began to shake.
Okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair.
Here we go.
Gently as he could, he set her down in it.
How are you feeling? Are you alright?
She nodded, and as she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Why? Why did this happen?
Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
Junpei spun around.
Any of you know what the fuck is going on here?
What's your fucking language, mister?
0. What's this nonary game? Come on! What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
No one spoke. Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, 7, and Lotus. They simply stood there, 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines for mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. They slowed as the minutes ticked by, and eventually they stopped. I hate to be the guy, but I feel like I don't trust her. And suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that had enveloped them like a thick fog, a bell began to ring. Clock in the central hall. 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And then on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away into silence.
It's 10 o'clock then.
I said what each one of them had been
That
thinking.
means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
7's deep voice echoed across the room. I'm gonna have some water.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
Crap? Oh my god! Santa leapt to his feet, his fists clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this?
Pussy!
We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up!
Let's get going already! Go! Go!
Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Him? You mean the ninth man?
Of course, who else?
In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse again. Not much of a corpse as much as it is like a fucking mess.
Blood and pieces of flesh.
Dark reddish black pool of blood, scattered pieces of flesh, organs strewn across the floor like the blossoming of a grotesque flower. The explosion that had torn through his body had been powerful.
There's no way for a person to die.
What? Did he explode from the inside? Ninth man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. Half of his face was crushed and the other half was covered in blood. Okay, probably not from inside him. Most of his abdomen had been emptied either by the explosion or by gravity. He had landed on his back, and stark white ribs jutted up out of his chest like the legs of some sort of macabre— I can't say that word. Crab. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach. Oh, don't throw up.
I think he just screwed up.
I mean, yeah. Eyebrows went up and Santa continued.
Probably set off some sort of trap and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
Whatever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find particularly humorous. Oh my god. Santa's gonna punch Snake. That's a sentence I did not expect to, like, ever say in my life.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
I like Snake. I like characters like Snake. I can't help myself.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
Is that meant to be colored in flesh? Flesh color? In the sprite? I feel like that's meant to be gray.
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least, not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
It was probably a setup to warn us all. Like, Zero probably made a deal with the ninth man, and the ninth man was like, okay, I'll do anything. I'll do anything to get out of this. And so he did what Zero said, and then Zero went back and Zero didn't mean it and blew him up to make an example of him.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door, right?
And only one did.
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Santa furrowed his brow in thought. If they thought back, Zero said, that everyone who verified had to go.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei.
Thanks, Snake! Snake inclined his head toward Junpei.
The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere, making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Snake looked at Seven with what could only be described as pity and sighed.
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but...
Okay, he knows what's going on.
That seems increasingly unlikely.
Didn't see them, of course, but perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon him. When Ace spoke, he gave words to everyone else's thoughts.
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
Card? What does it say?
See for yourself.
With a flourish, he presented it to Ace, who took a close look at it and spoke.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that.
Santa snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust quickly turned to one of confusion.
Huh? The hell is this?
Seven tugged it out of Santa's hands.
I see.
It's your persona. That went from Seven to Lotus, from Lotus to June, and finally to Junpei. He looked at it and understood.
This is Braille.
Braille, the written language of the blind. The card was covered with small, embossed bumps. Junpei could recognize it, but he certainly couldn't read it.
Sorry, guys, I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded at him with a small smirk.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about the card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Suddenly, everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. Santa especially looked as if he were about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answers from him. Snake raised his hand.
Calm down now. No need to panic.
Okay, a little bit of need to panic. A guy just exploded.
You don't need to force me. I'll read it.
Junpei swallowed hard and waited for him to start. He was not the only one. Is he gonna, like, not read it until they do something? Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke.
Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you and only you with information.
Since you are not blessed with sight. Alright, buddy.
I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a red. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet.
Oh.
But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I'm afraid this might be something of a surprise.
I don't know if it's a surprise,
I will
but...
place a small bomb inside of you and people whom you are about to meet.
Inside of you? Okay, so it was inside of him.
Swallowed it while you were unconscious. I have no doubt, by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine.
So we just gotta shit! We just gotta shit, everyone! Come on, let's get to it!
You will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for the bomb in your body. There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds.
And that's 9, because the...
If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode.
Okay, there's something... Okay. No matter who you may be. Does Zero have one of these? That's like, I mean, like that's rhetorical. That's just me just thinking out loud, but like, that's an interesting thing to note. Because if Zero has a bracelet as well, then Zero could explode. Or probably not. Because Zero said, I have placed a small bomb inside of you. So Zero, unless that's just, Zero's just saying that. But, I mean, to set something up like this, you gotta be a little out there. Maybe Zero likes following the rules. and has a bomb as well. In the tummy.
Every person who verified their number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead.
Oh my god, it's like Red Dead Redemption.
Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you had passed through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red in 81 seconds, you will be dead.
Zero had a fun time setting up all these names. These rhyming words. But if you don't go in, then...
That the numbered doors will close
9!
After 9 seconds have passed. So long as the doors open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets.
Oh, well I guess cutting off like your hand wouldn't get rid of the bomb because the bomb's inside you.
There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heartbeat reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that Mara's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Okay, that's interesting. So someone's gonna, like, temporarily die.
There is no other way to remove your bracelet. If you attempt to force it off, or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
This is all the information which I can impart to you.
Wow, that was a really good Zero impression, Snake.
How you choose to use it is for you to decide.
So... in theory, the door opens, you have 9 seconds to look at what's inside. And could you keep opening it? Could you just open the door for 9 seconds continuously? And just stand outside the door, look at what's inside, figure out a puzzle from there, judge like surroundings and stuff? And other people could go inside, but they'd only be alive for 81 seconds. Or, oh, but you can't go inside while it's occupied. I'm just thinking, so they wouldn't be able to escape.
If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate.
I'm gonna have some more water.
I wish you the best of luck.
Snake finished reading and carefully returned the card to his pocket.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in.
But only the 9th man went in, and Clover and Ace didn't go in, and they didn't explode.
The Reds, Deads, and Bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
You okay?
Shit! A fucking bomb!
Oh.
Come out! Come out, damn it!
In defiance of Zero's suggestions, both Santa and Seven put fingers down their throats and began to gag. The rest stiffened. Some touched their stomachs, some simply stared at their bracelets. Junpei gingerly touched his stomach.
There's a bomb inside me.
Thought of it made him queasy. His stomach felt oddly hollow and his legs were weak.
What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
Well, I mean, I bought it on, like, Steam, so, like, I mean, it's, worth something, I guess. I'm gonna save. Could they shit it out? If I looked over at the others.
All right, I'm gonna ask one more time.
Do any of you know anything about Zero?
They're all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask.
Yeah, we saw that too.
What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, it was really scary.
Huh?
Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight.
At midnight.
The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only Seven's story seemed to lack the detail of the others.
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
That was all he had said. It occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
So either he knows more than he's letting on, or like more about Zero, or the way he was abducted was different. But the way he was abducted is probably different, and there's something about that he wants to hide, whether that be that, like, I don't know, he got more information, or like, I don't know, he did something bad. Or he didn't even go through that at all. He hadn't done so because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
So, I have a question.
That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover. She's blushing?
Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It's Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing to
We're
hide.
siblings.
Really? Aww.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister.
I mean, they look nothing alike. There's like nothing about them that is similar.
That really so hard to understand?
If I was taken aback, the others seemed just as surprised.
She is correct, of course.
He laid his hand on Clover's shoulder.
Are you, surprised?
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but...
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Nick pointed at Junpei and June.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Off with the Jumpy, man.
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
Well, yeah.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
There's definitely something to it.
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
What do you know, Seven? I mean, like, that's kind of basic knowledge, but like...
Junpei. June. Does any of this ring a bell?
Huh, ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
They looked at one another. Like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this.
Hmm.
Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Or... Well, I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, or they stole it, but that would kind of mean that they would still have to be pretty rich.
Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment.
Perhaps this is all part of some sort of video game.
I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
Word dead hung in the air, heavy and ominous. The room went quiet again.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this.
I mean, yeah.
If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
Even with the spectre? Death hanging over them, the discussions continued for some time.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
Xander threw up his hands, his voice filled with irritation.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! Really sure you want to just sit around?
Yeah, we should try doing something else.
Only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Everyone there was already on the edge of panic. What Xander told them only made that feeling more intense. No one was willing to argue this time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Oh, and jumpy... No, not working. That doesn't work.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
Who's going to go in which door?
You can look toward the numbered doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait.
Lotus looked
I'm
terrified.
telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Ace shook his head sadly.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
I mean, it'd make sense if we had like 4 or 5 people go into one door and then the rest stay out. Like, and just wait around here, maybe look around and talk. And then also you could like relay information through the door. So like if shit goes like completely wrong and someone like dies or something, I don't know. They have the information.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes.
Didn't they get soaked?
If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming.
I skipped it. I bet.
What the hell, man?
That's the last straw.
Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
You go into another door. There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
There was another long silence. This time Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
It's a Snake is 277. It's 9. Get into 5. Huh. Yeah. Yuppie.
We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
Right?
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer! If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
Ace stepped
If I
forward.
join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital route will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Oh, it works.
Oh, cute animation.
The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital route gonna be?
Junpei did a quick mental calculation.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital route be?
Oh, don't make me do that. Need 4? Wait. Huh? Wait. Wait, I need no. Wait, I can do maths. I can do calculator. 365.
Eight plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Exactly. Your repeated buddy
It's
determined.
4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
Should we all be going into doors straight away?
The team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace, they would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4.
Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man.
What do you mean, are these really the teams I want? I wanna check the flow. Oh, so I could probably be like, actually, no, and go with the other team, maybe?
I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that.
I want to go with what what the groups have agreed upon. If I was
Should I
torn.
stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
As he turned his options over and over in his mind, Ace spoke up.
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
He began to walk toward door 5.
I'm going through door 5.
Clover and Snake followed, with 7 a short distance behind.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
I'm gonna go with door 4. Decided that door 4 would be
I'll
fine.
go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side.
June. Akane Kurashiki.
It should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
Made no shows of affection, but Junpei saw her as something more than just a friend from his childhood. So I think, air out the summoning files. I mean, there's pretty much no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna be going back and playing all these routes. You know? So, gonna do whatever comes naturally to me.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
He watched the other 4 walk toward their door. Ace, Snake, Clover, and 7. Junpei said nothing as they left. For long, they had reached door 5. They talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things Junpei couldn't hear, and then laid their hands, one by one, on the scanner panel of the red.
Now then.
Ace grabbed the lever. His face tight with determination, he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei and his companions.
Goodbye.
Be careful.
Goodbye, Ace. Don't... Wait. Are we with Ace? No. Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open, the mouth of a great, hungry beast. Don't die, guys.
So horrible.
Beyond the door, Junpei knew lay the sad remains of the 9th man. It did not surprise him that Ace, Clover, and Seven hesitated. Body was not a pleasant thing.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake had no such problems, as his blindness made him immune to the horror. He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splack in the pool of blood.
Snake, your shoes!
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else?
Come on, guys.
I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
I feel like it's been more than 9 seconds.
Snake!
Let's go.
3 remaining stilled themselves and stepped through the door. Please don't die. You can do it, guys. Door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of metal upon metal. Junpei and his companions scrambled to the door.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? Please say something, will you?
Oh god.
Something's beeping.
Yeah, come on. You gotta... The dead.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
Jin's face showed her concern more plainly than her words ever could. Come on. Almost as though in response to her question, a voice rang out from the other side of the door. It was Seven.
There it is! That's gotta be that dead thing!
Oh, they found the dead.
Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
Oh. Good job, gang!
The beeping stopped.
Sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door.
Looks like it stopped.
Junpei and his companions leaned away from the door and breathed a collective sigh of relief of their
Hey,
own.
guys! Are you doing all right over there?
They'd heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure.
We're fine.
Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was as bubbly as ever.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red?
You know how the red was red?
Well, the dead is blue.
The dead is dead!
Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Junpei sounds so happy.
Well,
That's good.
We should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that.
Thanks, guys. Junpei and the others left door 5 and headed toward door 4.
Now it's our turn. I'll go first.
They stood in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it. 4 asterisks appeared on the screen. Junpei grabbed the lever and turned around.
Okay. We ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. I'm just like, every time I see Santa, I'm like, 'tis the season. Junpei nodded to them and turned back toward the red.
All right, let's go.
Strength and determination, he pulled the lever. Ooh.
Run!
4 of them leapt through the door together. The moment they had passed through it, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrists.
Oh, damn.
Oh. In the center of each bracelet, a red skull appeared and began to flash. Okay, it's pink, but like a lot of
It's
slide.
counting down.
The detonator's countdown had begun, in the long moment that each of them spent staring at their wrists. Oh. The numbered door behind them closed, the sound of metal on metal reverberating down the hallway. They really like their metal on metal.
We can't go back!
Come on.
Hurry and find the device.
Hey, where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Breathe and look around.
Don't give me that crap. Start looking.
You too, Santa.
I am.
They began to run, eyes looking frantically for the device that was the key to their salvation. The hallway they found themselves running down was a long one, easily 300 feet in length. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they had taken time to think, they would likely have descended doors that lead to cabins.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh.
No! How many rooms do you think there are?
Oh fuck, but they've all gotta authenticate. I was gonna say, someone run down there, and then the rest look in the rooms. But okay. He was too frightened to count properly, but at his best guess there were 7 or 8 of them.
Ah, fuck!
Langawagi!
We don't have time to count.
Junpei ran to the nearest
Just
door,
need to open them all.
grabbed the knob and shook it hard.
It won't open.
Didn't feel locked, more like someone had hammered an iron plate over the other side of the door. Junpei turned around to find another door and saw that his companions had already run to doors of their own. They did not seem to be having any more success than he had. Their own words confirmed his fears.
Shit, this one's so good.
Same here.
Try 'em all!
It's not moving!
June was the last to speak up. As Junpei looked in her direction, his eye caught something he hadn't noticed before. A small red blinking light.
There it is, at the end of the hallway.
Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa, Lotus, and June and pulled them toward the light. Santa called out to them as he ran.
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know? Our time limit is 81 seconds!
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left!
In all likelihood, Junpei figured nearly a minute had already passed since the door had closed behind them. If that was true, urgency foremost in all of their minds, they arrived at the end of the hallway. The dead sat on the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them.
It's the dead! Get over here!
Junpei grabbed hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. He slammed his hand against the scanner panel.
Come on, everyone!
The other 3 quickly followed suit. With a grunt, Santa yanked the lever downward. I feel like I should pan, but I don't want to because it's weird. His hands beginning to steady. Junpei wiped away some of the sweat that had beaded on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the 4 companions began to look around.
There's another door at the end of the hallway.
You could see a heavy-looking set of double doors. Set into the walls of the hallway, on either side of the larger doors were 2 smaller ones.
Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open.
How many times did he come across similar doors with similar results, he wondered. Or perhaps, he corrected himself, more a lack of results. Whatever the reason, the door remained firm and unyielding, and refused to allow Junpei or anyone else passage.
A keyhole.
That's like the male symbol. Is it like Mars? But the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in the brass.
What's this mark? Male?
Male! He wasn't quite sure what to make of it, and stared at it for a moment in confusion. It was June that corrected him.
No, not exactly. That's probably
Hey, I got
the
it!
symbol of Mars.
Why is he genius?
Well, technically, they are the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
You have to stick your dick in the keyhole.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
Santa. It's just kind of... It's a little goofy. I love it. I'm here for it. While Junpei and June talked, Santa had disappeared. They turned to find him some distance down the hallway. He'd gone to check the other doors. Eventually he reached the last of them and jogged back. It took him only a moment to catch his breath again.
So, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Lotus examined the doors on either side of the larger double door. Each one had a metal plate attached to it.
Maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
Junpei put his hand on the doorknob, and Santa moved to the other door. They'd made it through the numbered door alive. There was nothing more to be afraid of. Okay. Junpei and Santa looked at each other and nodded.
2.
Maybe don't open them at the same time. In unison, they pushed against their respective doors and promptly found themselves in a new room. Jun followed Junpei as he threw open his door, turned around and saw that the door on the other side was open as well. Through the door was another person, his mouth agape. It was Santa.
Hey, it opened.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
It did.
I thought that they meant like Santa went through one side and like came out the other door. Okay. Junpei and Santa looked at each other.
I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Lotus's calm voice broke into their thoughts.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet.
As she headed for room 93, Lotus
Well,
continued.
now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Oh my god, the sound effect. Holy shit, that's a lot. Seek a way out. Oh man. Guess we're here. Oh shit. Okay, I think this is kind of not the best place to stop, but also better than the middle of a puzzle. I think I'm gonna stop here. Because I'm pretty tired, but I'm loving this game. This is probably gonna be what I play most of the streams in the near future because it's great. I'm loving it. But yeah, thank you for coming, everyone. I really need to get back to kind of planning out my streams more, like schedules and stuff. But yeah, tomorrow I don't know if I'm gonna stream or not. I probably will stream. But yeah, thank you for coming, everyone. As always, I'll keep you updated on my Twitter, as long as my Twitter doesn't get suspended for posting a Linktree link. But yeah, thank you for coming, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, everyone.